Well, let's continue our discussion on how to label plant symbols in landscape design drawings. We previously suggested that your symbol should be connected to some sort of label that will point to the center of the symbol. The symbol would have a cross in the middle if it's a new plant, and if it was an existing plant, we'd have a filled circle in the center. We made some comments about how we adjust symbols in gCADPlus, but leader lines should be quite thin. The symbol itself should have some emphasis. We suggested that the leader line shouldn't cross, as you see here, and if you do have to do that, you make a little jump symbol within the leader itself. And we also emphasize for plant names, try and line things up as you see here. Let's continue on with some more discussion. If you have a group of plants such as this, they should have the same line connecting them. So this line here connects them, but don't connect a leader to the middle. What you would do is eliminate that line there and just have one label. This one example is Eucalyptus caesea, here the same species of course, but there's one line going through here and across, but don't make this awkward jump, just do two separate labels. When you have very big plans with hundreds of plants in them, you don't want lots and lots of botanical names. So we usually write the quantity of plants in a grouping, for example, parenthesis 4 copies of Eucalyptus caesea, or more generally 2 medium trees here, 3 small shrubs, and so on. Here's a group of 8 small shrubs. Now you can that's very generic, that sort of labelling, of course, but I hope you can see that it's relatively clean and has good impact. If you're working with that large group of plants, start labelling the middle plant in the group. So here we've got a tree symbol there, and the line comes out here to label the tree, and the shrubs, we're starting here, jumping from that one then to this, there, and across and tie it in. So it's all about trying to be clean with your labelling. Most of us will use a key for plant names, so you need to be consistent with your key. You can choose the first letter of the genus and species. Abelia grandiflora might be AG. You could use EC for Eucalyptus caesea. When we're doing CAD drafting, we prefer to use the first 2 characters of the generic name and then the first 2 characters or letters of the species name. So Abelia grandiflora, we would abbreviate as ABGR and not have that full botanical name. And if you're using gCADPlus, if you tag the symbols to an entry in the plant database file, all of this sort of work happens in the smart labelling tool automatically, and we've made quite a number of movies on that. Just search on YouTube for it. So hopefully that gives you just some sort of overview. We've tried to make gCADPlus as versatile as possible, but every landscape designer wants to label things differently. But this graphic is based on some very nice work done by Lisa Augler in the US, and I think it gives you a very clear and helpful guide to how to label symbols in landscape design drawings. And in future we'll make a PDF file of this. It would make a very good laminated guide for new people in your design consultancy.